my seat, or all around the floor around my chair, were brown feathers all over the floor. And I think that God gave me that sign to confirm this assignment of Swift. Well, then my husband and I go out on the road on some speaking engagements, and every time these trucks would pass us, and it would say Swift Transport. That was the first time I noticed that trucking company called Swift. But all these trucks would pass us just called Swift. And that was how God confirmed to me the appearance of the angel named Swift. Now, there's many angels, and of course I've had many angelic encounters, and God's always got a purpose for assigning an angel to us to help us in our mandate, to help us in our commissioning. I love them when they're assigned. It makes everything a lot easier, of course, because they're there to serve us. They're there to serve you. But now my good friend, Georgian Banov, has some things that he's going to share about angels. He's had a lot of angelic encounters too, and has had fun with different ones. You know, God is a fun God, and he's like a daddy who plays with his children too. So life in the kingdom is not all serious, and yet it can be very serious, very sobering. It can leave you in great periods of awe, but there's also times of great joy and laughter and hilarity and fun. And our God is all these things. He is to be respected and admired and fearfully obeyed. But he is also a daddy who just loves to get down and play with his kids. And he's given us really good things, and angels is one of them. I want to invite you also to go online and see what we have as far as Extreme Prophetic events. If you go to the Extreme Prophetic site and look on our events page, you can see the different events that we have planned. They're always good, amazing conferences where God shows up every time. We love equipping the body and releasing impartation. And not only that, I'd like to meet you in person. So why don't you plan on making it to one of our events? Just go on the Extreme Prophetic site and see all the events that are laid out there for you. And also on the Extreme Prophetic site, we give you an opportunity to become partners with the ministry of Extreme Prophetic. And our Breaker Team partners are so blessed. They're part of our team, and we'd love to invite you to be part of that team. And you can also give online there too. So take your freedom and just be blessed in that. And go on extremeprophetic.com or on the xpmedia.com site. You just go to the menu bar and go on Extreme Prophetic, and it'll take you right directly to our ministry site. So God bless you, and have a great week, and know that you are loved with an everlasting love. Here's Georgian.
I've learned that there are several kinds of angels. Some are corrective kind. You know, they're militant, they're warrior, and they're judging angels, and they're there for that. And it's in the Word as well. But then the others are for different tasks. And the angels that are around me, they're joy angels. They're definitely they're proclamation ones that and joy, and they're the kind that were announcing that Jesus was born around the shepherds in Bethlehem. That's a band of angels, a group of angels who are designed for that, to announce the things of the Lord. And because I'm kind of an announcer, they hang around me, and I have the anointing for that, and so I relate to them and they relate to me. And they love joy. Joy is one of the ever-presence, especially for these guys. And my fiddle, for some reason, causes them to just real joy, And so when I start playing the fiddle, they start calling their buddies. Hey, quick, he's playing the fiddle, come down. And so they're coming and joining. And I had that experience many times where some of them, sometimes they imitate me. They play with me like that and act like me and stuff. And there's a whirlwind around. They love that. They love what's causing what the Lord does through me in that causing in the heavenlies as swirls of joy, supernaturally. And they love that. It's like the jacuzzi pool for them. They love soaking in it. And apparently it's not always there, because that's interaction between earth and heaven, And when a heart of somebody or corporately, individually, is open to that, it releases in heaven that, and it's just really precious, because it it's caused by what Jesus paid for. Jesus paid for that, so it kind of causes extra applause to God because He is the only one who. It's a human element, but it's the redeemed human, the redemption from humanity, and so it's like a payback for what they lost in heaven, because before the fall they had that kind of a, and after the fall some of that element has changed, and because Lucifer was one of the causer of that, and then of course when he was kicked out, that element is lost in heaven in a sense, and of course Satan, polluted us humankind, but because Jesus redeemed us through His sacrifice on the cross, and now He gets praise from here in the heavenlies, and it's extra special and it's celebrated because it's just definitely a miracle and a work of grace and a work of what He accomplished.